Hey folks, welcome back to another Battlefort. This is going to be over from a four game one-day tournament. It's a Lord of the Rings at 500 points. The venue is Kirton Games in Kirton and Devon. It's a lovely venue. This is the War Games Loft, as it is called. There was 12 people in this tournament, and yeah, nice venue, well worth visiting if you're in the area or want to do some shopping. Because not only has it got all what you see here, downstairs is a full-on shop with all the collections there from Games Workshop and various card games and all sorts. They have a website as well, so it's well worth looking into. And these guys are always running events. They're really big on like 40k, Shadespire, Age of Sigmar. They run all the Southwest X-Wing tournaments, that kind of thing. So if you into that kind of thing and want to try and get to some tournaments, and I say these are based in Crediton, so it's pretty central, and in Devon, and yeah, it's a nice little store, nice little shop, nice little gaming club. Alright, so anyway, now I've given them a little bit, I'll go on to my video. So, on to game one. I'm using my Numenorians. I managed to convert Lendl to be mounted. I was quite happy with him. And it also meant I only had to paint for 5 bowmen, and I think that was it for my army. So, my army, I'm just trying to remember the numbers. I got a Lendl with 4 swordsmen, 4 spearmen, a bannerman with spear and shield, and 3 bowmen. And then I have a captain with 4 swordsmen, 5 spearmen and 2 bowmen, I believe. And my opponent was Mordor, and again I apologise for the upcoming blurriness. This is as I realised my settings wrong on my camera. So having a look at Mordor, if you can. In front of the banner there is Gorbag with a bunch of orcs. At the behind there's Shagrat with his big ass knockdown shield with a bunch of Uruk-hai with a mix of one-handed and two-handed weapons, and the other warband I believe is led by an orc captain, and yeah, I think it's Morannon orcs. There's a mixture of orcs and Morannon orcs. I know there's some beefiness to them somewhere, but anyway, this warband turned out to be like 35 models, so it's pretty big. I say 35, actually I think it's 38, because mine totaled 25. This is my Numenorian one. Obviously Elendil's in behind there, and my captain is, if you count him from the right hand side, he's 3 in next to, well, sandwiched between the 2 bowmen there that are at the front. They're just going to be at the front to try and blink away and try and cause a couple of casualties. So both our lines slowly march towards each other. My 5 archers, just decide they'll have a go at Gorbag or whomever is at the front. I think you put the Orc captain in front, Gorbag was at the front. And even though I didn't do any damage to him, realising the threat of him, in the following rounds they suddenly vanish into like the 3rd rank somewhere, where their attention for the incoming arrows isn't so easy to get to. So we both moved up. I haven't shown you any casualties for my bowmen because they have done no casualties. So I've just left a little channel there, excuse me, for Elendil. I'm just hoping he'll charge through in a minute and do what he does best, which is just be awesome. I mean, this guy loses combat, he's bad, but while he's on a horse, I mean, he's strength 5 with a 2-handed weapon with no negative. He calls 3 heroics, and yeah, on paper, this guy is the bomb. Just a quick note, look at that, 1 casualty from shooting, that was it. I was expecting a few more, but hey ho, I think I actually took out an Uruk-hai as well, because they were less armoured, they're only defense 4, don't have a shield. So yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. I suppose I can't expect too much with 5 archers with, what, 3 rounds of shooting. And into combat we go. Yes. Casualties on both sides, and then from now on it just turns into a meat grinder. And I'll tell you now, Elendil does not perform in this game. My inability to roll higher than a 3 or 4 to win combats mean I was spending all my might just trying to kill orcs and to keep my heroic charge going, to keep me slaying stuff. Because at the moment with 38 figures they're getting their reroll 1s, and with the amount of strength 4 they have and being defense 5 and various, it's a hard push against them. Basically a couple of casualties either side. And I'd say the grind goes on as both of us just push in. He's got Gorbag in the woods on the left hand side. His orc captain is in the rear ranks beyond Elendil. And Shagrat, oh yeah, he's just gone in against my captain. This guy is brutal. I mean, letting him charge is a really bad idea. I do believe this round I actually tried to call heroic move because I lost the priority, just to get Elendil going, to get those 4 attacks and a knockdown and stuff. He also countered with his, and yeah, it was he won the roll off, and so I got stuck as I was. So there was a fair few casualties here, as you can see. My captain was taken out of one go, thanks to Shagrat. This dude is strength 5. Is he 3 attacks, or is he 2 attacks? I think he's 2 attacks, but he had Spear Sport. Came in, beat my... Oh no, he didn't win. He had to use might to equal my Numenorian captain, and then again won the roll-off. So my captain went down, his 4 strength 5 attacks. Took out my captain, so still had a point of might on him. Other than that, Elendil, I think this is where he started spending his might just to win the combat and hack through. But as you can see, casualties. The Gorbag's a beast. He kept charging 2 guys. I couldn't work it, so he didn't charge 2 guys. So he got the bonus attack and the bonus fight. So he was getting his way through them. And without my captain on the other side, it's going to be damn hard work for me to hold that flank really against Shagrat, because I don't know what else to do about him. He's still got might, and I'm relying on Elendil hopefully to break through. So yeah, my numbers are thinning, and I am hacking through a lot of these guys. Do I break it? I think I actually break them. Yeah, I do break them. Believe it or not, he does obviously break me as well. But yeah, now I'm fighting 3 characters. And Elendil's not winning the damn fights, though he does go in a minute against the Goblin Captain and nearly kills him in one swipe without charging, so that wasn't too bad on him, but I really need to get the charges off. Yeah, Elendil's now out of might. He lost the last round of combat. I couldn't do anything about it. He came in and dehorsed me, and so yep, he's out of it, which is really annoying. So he's not out of it, he's on foot, so all my advantage is gone. As you can see, Gorbag here is just cutting through the Numenorians on the left hand side there, and Shagrat is, I think he's in combat with my banner at the moment, or he's making his way around there. And just as the final shot of the game, he does actually finally slay Elendil, which is my hero. The scenario we were playing, oh, that's a good one. I think it's just the basic one. I can't remember. I think it's like breaking banner. Oh yeah, banners at the end because he managed to take out my banner. Wounds on the leader. He managed to take out my leader. I don't get Shagrat. I think I ended up with 1 point for managing to break my opponent. He got my banner, which he has 1 left, as you can just see in the background there. His leader didn't have any wounds on, so my opponent did really well this round, and I did poor. So I'm really hoping from now on Elendil will now roll high, because once this guy is rolling, he's highly effective. So we can wait and see. Sorry, this was quite a short one, but yeah, it was just a heavy brawl. In fact, I think much of the scenarios with me in were heavy brawls. I brought the 5 archers along, mainly to take on some cavalry, just to force the fight against non-shooters like here, but I was kind of hoping I would have enough men that I wouldn't get hugely outnumbered, but the 38 dudes here at strength 4, they were quite brutal, and Shagrat I definitely have a new respect for. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one, and farewell.